It's very significant for South Korea under President Yoon. He's been trying to make South Korea more of a global player, or at least to launch it more onto the international stage, saying that is befitting the size of its economy these days. And for Yoon and the previous administration of Moon Jae-in, because that's when the foreign minister first visited Cuba in 2016, getting Cuba on board in terms of diplomatic relations has been seen as important. And according to the Yoon administration, it's important in building closer ties with the Caribbean, with Latin America, and with China. It's seen as having a positive effect there as well. We don't know what the trade details will be or how it will boost trade. We know they will be having further consultations to work towards building permanent diplomatic missions in each country, because at the moment it's just the initial agreement, but there's no ambassadorial presence in either country. But they're now going to work towards that. We know before the pandemic about 14,000 South Koreans were visiting Cuba every year. So Seoul's saying they hope that diplomatic presence can see not only a boost in those numbers, but providing consular services for them while they're there. But it now makes, it's the only country other than Syria now in the United Nations which doesn't have diplomatic relations with the South Korea. So it's, one step forward in that agenda. And obviously, this is a sensitive country. Cuba has long maintained very close relations with the DPRK, and it's why we're told the consultations went on with a degree of secrecy, as apparently Seoul didn't want them sabotaged. So it's a bit of a surprise to many that this has been announced without any preamble, but we're told that's the reason why, because there was a lot of secrecy around these talks as they move forward with positive momentum.